Bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Color guard, 2. Now the color guard will do will sing one verse of America the Beautiful. Please join us. Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountains' majesties, above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crowned thy hood with brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Color guard, return to ranks. Color guard, forward march. Color guard dismissed. You may be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, we are thrilled that you are here. This is the first of several events that we're doing, and of course we are honored to have our esteemed governor here who has made us proud on a whole bunch of fronts. I want to take just a second, some of you can't see it, but you saw it in our flyer, to show you the 35 groups representing every faith, every community in the United States that's come under one roof to say we are for an inclusive America. And what that means very simply is, before you leave today, we have action caucuses for each constituency group, and we need each of you to make one pledge. And the pledge is to vote for Hillary. And the pledge is to get 5 other people to vote for Hillary. And the third pledge is to do whatever it takes in the next 30 days to make sure that Hillary Clinton and Tim Kaine become President and Vice President of the United States. So it is my honor to introduce first someone who started this, who began this journey, the co-chair of the Ready for Hillary Coalition, who is also in her own right a professor at the Elliott School at George Washington University. She's also the person who wrote the Eleanor Roosevelt Papers, a great advocate for all rights, especially for an inclusive America, Alida Black.
Hi, everybody. I got one question. Are you ready? Yes. Are you really ready? Yes. Okay, now I'm going to introduce Terry McAuliffe, which will take me forever because he's bigger than God. God. However, I want to up the ante. I want you not only to call 5 Virginians to vote for Hillary. I want you to call 5 people in 5 different states, especially people you know in New Hampshire, Colorado, North Carolina, Iowa, Nevada, Arizona, Colorado. We need to win those states. And I'm telling you, as Michelle Obama has told the country, that Barack Obama won North Carolina because he got 5 more votes in each precinct. So if you get 5 votes in your precinct and 5 votes in precincts in those states that I mentioned, we're going to win this. Okay. But I am very pleased to be here for 2 reasons. The first is, in my heart, America is indivisible. My favorite Hillary button is not deal me in, it's one nation, indivisible. And that's who we are. This is the most American event I have been to since the Democratic Convention. And America and Hillary are based on courage and dreams and defiance and struggle and always moving forward and not backing down. You more than, and I think I've done a lot of stuff in my life. What I've done pales in comparison to what all of you have done in this room. And so Terry is going to talk about the Hillary that he knows, but I hope that he will give me 60 seconds to talk about the woman that I know. I first learned about Hillary Clinton in 1974. I met her in 1991. I have worked with her as a volunteer on education legislation, on healthcare legislation, and especially in the area of human rights. I can talk about the way she risked her life going by herself through the segregated South, right in the worst, most violent parts of our country, with no backup, free cell phone, when people could have snatched her in a New York minute. And she didn't back away. I've seen her in the Balkans. I've seen her in Ghana. I've seen her in Kyrgyzstan. I've seen the work that she has done up close and personal in South America. And I want to tell you one thing that you may not know about Hillary, is that before she would meet with heads of state when she was Secretary of State, she negotiated with that head of state which human rights organizations she could see before she met that head of state. So for all of you who have ties at home, your country of origin, as well as your country of your heart, know that Hillary stands with you in both places. And know that her heart is as big as her brain. So I thank you for indulging me to talk about this woman that I love and admire. But I care about Terry so much that I had to take notes so that it would stay short. And if you know me, I don't do this. So usually I just riff. But I want to do this right, because I usually do national and international. But I have to tell you to your face, Governor McAuliffe, that you are the best governor of my lifetime. And I want to tell you why. I was in Montgomery County doing a rah-rah at a room like this 2 nights ago. And we were organizing and we were doing all this other stuff. And I was telling Hillary stories. And so I was trying to get everybody to come out here. And I said, you know, Terry McAuliffe's coming. And afterwards, one person comes up to me and says, you know, that Terry McAuliffe, he's a character. And I said, yeah, he's a character. I mean, not only does he have more energy than me, and I have 2 speeds, on and dead, I sat behind him at the Democratic convention that night. Terry danced more than I did. He cried more than I did. He waved the flag more than I did. And then he turned around and looked at me like, what's your problem? You know, so I can tell you that he is indefatigable in spirit. And he's a dynamic leader. We can talk about the DNC. We can talk about his ability to reshape the party. But I want to pick up on the response that I gave to the man who says to me, Terry's a character. You know why Terry's a character? Because his character is unblemished. His values are indivisible. His values stand with every one of us in this room. He's given a full throttle commitment to diversity. He fought his heart out, challenged the law in the most creative way possible for Medicaid expansion, in an issue that's near and dear to my heart, because I'm an old voting rights activist. That's where my head sort of parts in the middle, to tell you the truth. And he, more than any governor in the country, more than members of Congress who had a sit-down strike, fought to protect and restore voting rights, and I think is not only a model for the United States, but a model for the world. And I am profoundly grateful. On a personal note, we also celebrated my marriage and the marriage of thousands of LGBT Virginians. I also, now this may want to be a little bit politically correct, but I want to reclaim the name Stonewall from Virginia history and apply it to you, because you have stood with Planned Parenthood like an intractable stone wall. And I am profoundly grateful for that. And all the while, he has been profoundly creative, energetic, oh my God, I don't know the words, dynamic, charismatic, determined, intractable, to promote the Virginia economy. He's brought 166,000 jobs to the Commonwealth, with 87 projects and $13.9 billion with the B dollars in capital investments. So he's shrewd, he's kind, he can run a marathon 50 times over and not get tired. He has a heart that is infinite, and he's my governor and your governor, Terry McAuliffe.
All right. Nepalese for Hillary. Well done.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody.
Whoa.
Let's hear a lot of Black and she not the greatest.
Nepal.
Are we ready for Hillary and Tim Kaine?
Nepalese are ready.
I can't hear you.
Nepalese are ready.
Well, folks, we got 31 days to go. Think of it. It's exciting. And what an honor to be here, and I want to thank Shaker and everybody who worked so hard. We're talking about diversity. That's what this election is all about, and I'm honored to be here with you today. I do want you to know that today, Dorothy and I are celebrating our 28th wedding anniversary today. So she's out campaigning for Hillary, and I'm out campaigning for Hillary. It's a perfect way to celebrate our anniversary, folks, but it is great to be with you. And listen, 31 days to go. I think you all know. How many folks here from Virginia?
Whoa.
Maryland? Well, come on over the Potomac. We got lower taxes. I mean, my goodness gracious. District of Columbia? There we go. Well, come on over too. But folks, we got a lot of men here and women in the audience who are veterans. Let's give a round of applause to our active duty and our veterans who are here with us today, and thank them for their tremendous service to our country. I also want to recognize we have with us today Phyllis Randall, as you know, is the chair of Loudoun County, the first female chair in all of Virginia. We've got our delegate Eileen Fillercorn here with us today, and Vivian Watts. Give them a great round of applause, who And I want to really thank my legislators who are here because, as you know, I've had to veto 71 pieces of legislation, and I'm proud to tell you, I am 71-0. They have yet to override one single one of my vetoes, and I think they're back. And why is this important? And that's why we're here to talk about today. Listen, elections matter. And I look around this room and I see so many people who helped me get elected 2.5 years ago. We broke a 44-year trend to win the governor's office. It wasn't easy, but I ran on a very unique campaign no one in Virginia history had ever done. I was the first statewide candidate of any southern state to come out for marriage equality. I was proud to do it. I told the NRA they could go jump off a cliff for all I cared. And listen, I'm a gun owner, I'm a hunter. But boy, we need common sense gun restrictions. And I did tell women I would be a brick wall to protect their rights. Women should make their own decisions about their own personal health care decisions. And here we are 2.5 years later. And think of it, my first executive order, no discrimination in the workforce, will not tolerate it. I appointed a new board of health. And where they were shutting all our women's health clinics down 2.5 years ago, they're not closing down today. They are staying open here in the Commonwealth of Virginia. But that's what leadership is all about. When you make your state open and welcoming to everyone, your business grows. And look where we are in Virginia today. After sequestration, we got hit hard. Today, I'm presiding over an economy with $14 billion of new investment, 166,000 new jobs, 3.9% unemployment, the lowest unemployment of any major state in the United States of America. Number one, Virginia. I like D.C. and Maryland. Number one, Virginia. And just remember, when those three ships came over in 1607, they didn't go to Maryland or D.C. or Massachusetts or, no, they came to Virginia. We are the best. But folks, this election for Hillary and Tim is so important. And are we not proud for the first time in 100 years there is a Virginian on the National Party ticket? But it's not going to happen unless you come out like you did for me in record numbers. When I won, Attorney General, Lieutenant Governor, first time in 24 years we swept the state. We ran on issues just what Hillary and Tim are running on. You want to talk about diversity. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on Donald Trump because there's really not a lot to say about Donald Trump. The man is unfit to be president of the United States of America. And even before what we heard his disgusting comments yesterday, but even before that, his anti-women, his anti-immigrant, we're putting a wall up in Mexico. We do not want Muslims in this country. And let me tell you something. I am very proud of the Khan family from Charlottesville. Their son died fighting for our nation. Their son jumped in line to protect other soldiers. Their son was a true American hero. And to have that family humiliated and attacked by Donald Trump is a disgrace. I can tell you, as the proud father of a second lieutenant in the United States Marine Corps, I worry about my son just as every single parent worries about their children who are out there right now fighting for us. And who the heck is Donald Trump, who never served, to attack a family who lost their son? I have zero tolerance. His actions made him unfit to be Commander-in-Chief of the United States of America. I don't want him sending my son, and there's not a parent in this country who wants Donald Trump deciding where their sons and daughters could fight. We're not going to allow it. But folks, this is up to you. And this is what this election is so important. In Virginia, for 8 or 9 months, we have consistently been way up in the polls. We have never been less than 7, never more than 12. We have generally been 8 to 10 points ahead. Forget it. We've got to run like we're 20 points down. We are strong. We are a very purple swing state. But yeah, we've got a huge field operation we've been building for a long time, but we need Hillary Clinton in the White House. She will fight for you. There's a lot of said, I've known Hillary for 36 years. We're family friends. Our families vacation together. I have seen Hillary with my 5 children. I know her soul. I know her passion. This woman fights every single day. And why I truly love Hillary is this woman has had her head beaten on for 40 years. Every single day they've been on her. And where most people would have just said, that's it, I'm out of this game, I don't need to do this. She gets up every single day and gets back in the arena to fight for you. That's what I want as a fighter. And as she has always told me, I say, boy, Hillary, that was a tough day today. She said, no, it wasn't. There are a lot of people in this country whose lives are a lot tougher than what I'm going through. And it isn't about me. It's about all those people I'm fighting for. So, folks, we have 31 days to make history. I don't just want to win. I want a big win. I want to send a message to Donald Trump and all those people who have gone through this campaign to hurt people, to be dismissive, to insult. We are a nation of immigrants. Let us never forget it. My forefathers came from Ireland. Many folks from all over the globe. I was at the Adams Center the other day. I spoke at the Adams Center. I told that entire Muslim community, you're not Muslim Americans. You are Americans, and we are proud of the contribution that you have made to our country. We are a strong nation today because the fabric of all the different folks in this great melting pot coming together. Look at the diversity of those children we had here today. They were up there. Give those kids another great round of applause. So, folks, are we ready? Yeah! 31 days. Listen to me very carefully. I do not want you to sleep for 31 days. I have a motto. Sleep when you're dead. It is overrated. There's nothing good about it. We have 31 days to make history. You stop every person you know. If they don't stop, tackle them, put them down. Tell them, we're teasing about that. Tell them how important this election is. I feel great about where we are today, but the one caution light I always put up, do not ever take anything for granted. There is a passion out there, and we have got to beat the passion. We've got to. And listen, after 8 great years with President Obama, it is natural in American politics that they like a change. They call it after 8 years. But we're going to give you change. We're going to give you change with Hillary Clinton and Tim Kaine. We are going to take this nation in the next direction. We are going to continue to build on what Barack Obama has done, the jobs he's created. But let me tell you this, folks, it cannot happen without your help. So I'm honored to be here to celebrate my anniversary with you. We love you. We thank you. And those from Maryland and D.C., spend every penny in your pocket before you leave here. All right, folks, let's go get it for Hillary and Tim Kaine. Thank you very much. Let's go get them.
Nepalese are for Hillary. We Nepalese are for Hillary.
They're bringing it this way.
किन आउनुभयो?
Singing.
Good. किन आउनुभयो?
Support गर्न.
हिलारीलाई किन सपोर्ट गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ?
किन support गर्नु भने? There's a lot of reasons.
Okay.
Excuse me. It's coming out. It's coming out.
Yeah, he's got a lot of highs to say.
I've been there.
Okay, folks, some photos, but then we're going to keep the program going. We have a number of wonderful speakers. I did forget to thank Rizwan Jaka, who was supposed to be starting the introduction.
किन आउनुभयो?
नमस्कार।
किन आउनुभयो?
यहाँ अब आज भर्जिनियाको गभर्नर टेरी मक्लिफ चाहिँ हिलारीको क्याम्पेनको लागि आज यसो र्यालीका लागि आएको।
हिलारीलाई किन सपोर्ट गर्न लाग्नुभयो?
इमिग्रेन्ट हुँ, अब इमिग्रेन्ट भएपछि अब हिलारीलाई डेमोक्रेटलाई सपोर्ट गरौँ र उनका मुद्दा पनि अलिक रिपब्लिकनका डोनाल्ड ट्रम्पभन्दा अलिक बलिया छन्, त्यस कारणले उनलाई सपोर्ट गर्न मन लाग्यो।
बधाई छ। नमस्ते। हजुर पनि हिलारीलाई सपोर्ट गर्न आउनुभयो? किन हो?
हिलारी मन पर्छ किनभने वुमन इम्पावरमेन्ट भयो हैन? अनि ट्रम्प आई डोन्ट लाइक ट्रम्प।
ओके। नमस्ते। हजुरहरू किन हिलारीलाई सपोर्ट गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ?
She is political and experienced.
किन हिलारीलाई सपोर्ट गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ?
हिलरी चाहिँ मोस्ट एक्सपिरियन्स छ र यो अमेरिकालाई चाहिँ हिलरीले चाहिँ राम्रो आफ्नो एक्सपिरियन्स चाहिँ अनुभवलाई फेरि सम्पूर्ण एउटा युनाइटेड अमेरिका बनाउनमा हेल्प गर्छ भनेर हामी हेल्प गर्दैछौँ।
हजुरले किन सपोर्ट गर्दै हुनुहुन्छ हिलारीलाई?
मैले सबैले भनेर सुनेको राम्रो मान्छे भन्ने मात्रै थाहा छ, अरू खासै के थाहा छैन।
ओके
सबैको
ओके बधाई छ। नमस्ते हजुर।
नमस्कार नमस्कार।
अनि किन आउनुभयो यहाँ?
कविनजी थ्याङ्क यू। हामी नेपाली अमेरिकन, गभर्नरको भनाइमा त हामी नेपाली अमेरिकन होइन अमेरिकन नै हो। र हामी चाहिँ यहाँ आज किन आइयो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ अब यो चाहिँ 2016 को इलेक्सन चाहिँ भइरहेको छ राष्ट्रपतिको अमेरिकामा, यो देशमा। र यहाँ चाहिँ हिलरी क्लिन्टन जसले चाहिँ 40 वर्षभन्दा बढी वर्षको अनुभवको इतिहास बोक्नु भएको छ। र हामी चाहिँ एउटा प्रजातान्त्रिक देशबाट आएका र यो विश्वको उत्कृष्ट प्रजातान्त्रिक देशमा हामीहरूले प्रजातन्त्रको लागि लड्ने र प्रजातन्त्रमा सबैलाई मिलाएर अगाडि बढ्नमा इतिहासमै अमेरिकाको इतिहासमै प्रथम महिला राष्ट्रपति चाहिँ राष्ट्रपतिको लागि उम्मेदवार भएर लड्दै हुनुहुन्छ। र उहाँलाई सबै हामी मिलेर सहयोग गरौँ र संसारमा प्रजातन्त्रको विजय गरौँ। र उहाँले संसारको लागि आफ्नो अनुभवलाई लिएर सम्पूर्ण संसारका मान्छेहरूप्रति उहाँले सहयोग गर्नुहुनेछ र प्रजातन्त्रलाई संसारमै माथि पुर्याउनुहुन्छ भन्ने भावना बोकेर गर्नुहुन्छ भन्ने हामीलाई चाहिँ लागेको छ। र उहाँको समर्थनमा हामी नेपाली अरू मात्रै नभएर सम्पूर्ण अमेरिकामा जति छौँ अरू देशबाट पनि यहाँ बस्नुभएकाहरू सबै मिलेर उहाँलाई विजय गरौँ भन्ने हाम्रो स्ट्राटेजी हो। र त्यसैको लागि चाहिँ हामी आज यहाँ केही भन्न पाइन्छ, केही सुन्न पाइन्छ भनेर हामी एकअर्कामा हातेमालो गरेर अगाडि बढेर उहाँलाई चाहिँ के भनेदेखि विजय गरौँ भनेर चाहिँ सरसल्लाह गर्नको लागि उपस्थित भएका हौँ। थ्याङ्क यू,
धन्यवाद। यहाँ गभर्नर आउन लाग्नु भएको छ र हाम्रो नेप्लिस टिमले गभर्नर
Okay, where's Mr. Reynolds?
नमस्ते नमस्ते नमस्ते।
Right here, 1, 2, 3.
Sure. Get it on selfie mode.
We're trying to get him out.
Beautiful, thank you. Yeah, what's happening, guys? How you been? I saw y'all out there. Y'all fired up?
Yes, we're knocking doors this
Charlie,
afternoon.
fired up?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're knocking on doors for Hillary.
I've been to your palace, Governor Manchin.
Yeah,
I was the
palace,
YDA National Secretary.
Great.
Yeah, so could we take a picture
Right,
with
here's our whole group?
Yeah.
All right, let me get this.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you.
Yeah.
Okay, how's this? All right, John, it's a good one here, Johnny. All right, big smile. You got to smile.
Everybody say Hillary! Victory!
Governor.
Everybody, if we can come back now, we've got some other terrific speakers we need to hear from. I appreciate you coming back. Come on back.
रेकर्ड गर्नु भाइ पिक्चर फोटो भएको छ
You're welcome.
तपाईँ किन चाहिँ नखिचेको दिनुभयो त्यसको
Can we all sit down? Let's get the people sit down. Can we sit down to the program? Please be seated. Thanks, man. Live one. Please be seated.
लाइभ गर्नु होला
नमस्ते हजुर
नमस्कार कविता सर
अनि के हुँदैछ आज यहाँ
आज हामीले चाहिँ नि यो नेपाली फर हिलरी भन्नेको चाहिँ नेपाली अमेरिकन फर हिलरी भन्नेको तर्फबाट यो आयोजना गरेको कार्यक्रम हो एसियन अमेरिकन पेसिफिक आइल्यान्डर भिक्ट्री फन्ड AAPI को चाहिँ तत्वावधानमा नेपाली अमेरिकनहरूले चाहिँ नि अर्गनाइज गरेको हो
Thank you all very much.
अहिले भर्खरै देख्नुभयो भर्जिनियाको गभर्नर टेरी क्लिफले हामीलाई सो एक्साइटिङ किसिमको चाहिँ मेसेज जानुभयो
हजुर
अब केही क्षणमा जेरी कनाली कङ्ग्रेसम्यान आउँदै हुनुहुन्छ त्यसपछि फेरि चाहिँ नि फिलिस ऱ्यान्डल अनरेबल फिलिस ऱ्यान्डल यहाँ आइसक्नु भएको छ अगाडिपट्टि बसिरहनु भएको छ त्यसले गर्दा लट अफ फन गोइङ अन अब अहिले चाहिँ गभर्नर भर्खर प्रस्थान गर्नुभयो उहाँको चाहिँ नि नेपाली कम्युनिटीप्रति साह्रै सौहार्द किसिमको वातावरण छ र चाहिँ नि यो किसिमको हामीले नेपाली फर हिलरीको चाहिँ नि गिफ्ट उहाँलाई चाहिँ नि हामीले नेपाली कम्युनिटीको तर्फबाट चाहिँ प्रदान गऱ्यौँ एकदमै रमाइलो किसिमको कार्यक्रम भइरहेछ खानाहरू त्यहाँ राखिएको छ खाना पानीहरू अझ सेक्सनमा चाहिँ छ त्यस कारणले सबै थोक यहाँ चाहिँ नि सम्पूर्ण श्रोताहरूमा इन्जोय गर्दै यो चाहिँ अवसरको चाहिँ नि पुरापुर मनोरञ्जन लिएर हिलरीलाई चाहिँ नि हाम्रो नेक्स्ट प्रेसिडेन्ट बनाउनको लागि सक्दो सहयोग गर्नको लागि चाहिँ म सम्पूर्ण नेपाली अमेरिकनलाई चाहिँ आह्वान गर्दछु
हिलरीलाई किन हामीले सपोर्ट गर्नु पर्यो मेन कारण
भनेदेखि
नेपालीहरूले
त्यस्तो किसिमको चाहिँ नि हाम्रो चाहिँ नि प्रेसिडेन्टको क्यान्डिडेट हुनुहुन्छ जो चाहिँ इमिग्रेन्टहरूको डायस्पोराहरूको इस्युलाई पनि आफ्नै इस्यु सम्झेर नेपालीहरूको चाहिँ नि म्याटरलाई पनि आफ्नै किसिमको म्याटर सम्झेर र सम्पूर्ण अमेरिका लगायत ग्लोबललाई नै चाहिँ नि आफ्नो किसिमको एउटा राइट पाथमा चाहिँ लिएर जाने किसिमको प्लान र चाहिँ उहाँको त्यस्तो किसिमको एजेन्डाहरू छ जुन हामीले हेरिसकेका छौँ त्यस कारणले वी क्यान नट अफोर्ड एनीबडी एल्स इन दिस काइन्ड अफ पोजिसन अदर देन हाम्रो चाहिँ नि सेक्रेटरी क्लिन्टन जो चाहिँ नि हामीले अब 31 दिनको भित्रमा चाहिँ नि नेक्स्ट प्रेसिडेन्ट अफ द युनाइटेड स्टेट्सको लागि चाहिँ सेलेक्सन गर्नुपर्नेछ
धन्यवाद नमस्ते हजुर
नमस्ते नमस्ते
नमस्ते हजुर के गर्न आउनुभयो आज यहाँ
हिलारीको एजेन्डालाई पुस गर्नु पर्यो भनेर
किन हामीले हिलारीलाई सपोर्ट गर्नु पर्यो
अब सी स्पिक्स फर इमिग्रेन्ट सर्ट एन्ड सिम्पल हामी सबैको कथा एउटै यो कथामा उनको रोल के हुन्छ त्यसलाई प्रमोट गरौँ भनेर ल नमस्कार
नमस्कार थ्याङ्क यू
I work for
नमस्ते
नमस्ते नमस्ते नमस्ते
किन आउनुभयो हजुर
हजुर
किन आउनुभयो
ए यत्रो हल्ला खल्ला रमाइलो छ पोलिटिकल
let me just say one thing about that. It's such a great feeling to be here with all of you. We have Nepalese Americans, South Asians, Korean Americans, African Americans, some Latinos, worldwide Virginians, Bangladeshi Americans, yes. This is a great picture of America. Right? This is a great picture of what America is. And what is so disturbing about this election is that is what's at stake. Whether a country that welcomes all of us is the country that we will have into the future. What's so great about this incredible race in Virginia, and what is so great about Terry McAuliffe, is he has recognized that diversity is our strength. That this state and this country is better because immigrants from around the world came here. Now, I worked for Hillary Clinton for a long time. I worked for her when she was First Lady. And in every office she ever held, she made sure that everyone had a seat at her table. That's why I was there. That's why African American women and Latinos and even some white dudes were there as well. And that's why I think this race is so vital. I think what's wonderful about this race is that the AAPI community is coming together, that the broad diversity of the country is coming together to say no to the hate we see every day. Until this election, I was never attacked for being Indian American. Now I get attacked online often. That is so sad. I don't care what they say about me. I care that other people feel like they have license to speak this way. And that's why we need everyone in this election to get together, call your friends and neighbors. Hillary needs us. She's been by our side for the last several decades, done incredible work with our community. Now it's time for us to get her back like she got our back. We have 30 days left, 31 days, it's kind of a blur. Call your friends and neighbors, call your friends and neighbors in Virginia, call your friends and neighbors in other swing states. We have big diverse communities in Florida, in Ohio, in Pennsylvania. Call your friends. Let's be honest. I know we have a lot of people in our community who have not registered. Register them to vote. This election is going to determine what America is, who we represent, and who we say are Americans. Are we part of that? Or aren't we? Are we part of that? Yes. Or aren't we? Are we part of that? Yes. Hillary will be a fighter for us. She just needs us to fight for her for 30 more days. I'm counting on everyone in this room. She's counting on everyone in this room. We can do this, and we can make America look and feel like Virginia does, welcoming our diversity, not repudiating it. Thank you all so much. I was going to do a Terry-like flourish at the end. It's my great honor to now welcome to the stage Chris Liu, who is here in his personal capacity, has served in the Obama administration, but has been in politics for a very long time, worked for Senator Obama for over a decade, and has been a great voice for the AAPI community, broad diversity in public policy. Thinker and a great friend, my friend Chris Liu.
नमस्ते हजुर
हजुर नमस्कार
अनि हामीले हिलारी क्लिन्टनलाई सपोर्ट गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने आमामा तपाईँ के छ तपाईँको कुरा हजुरको नाम शुद्ध
मेरो नाम चाहिँ नि ह्यारी एचबी भण्डारी हो बेसिकली अब हिलरी क्लिन्टनलाई सपोर्ट गर्दै गर्दा हाम्रो आफ्नो कम्युनिटीको पनि सपोर्ट हो आई मिन अमेरिका भनेको डाइभर्सिटी स्ट्रेन्थ हो अमेरिकाको त्यो हामी आफूलाई सपोर्ट गरिरहेछौँ भन्ने लाग्छ I mean when we are supporting Hillary we are supporting our community we are supporting our children we are celebrating the diversity and we are doing our community visible that's why we need to support Hillary
किन चाहिँ डोनाल्ड ट्रम्प भन्दा फरक छ त
I don't want to talk about the Donald Trump right now but I mean you know, he might have his one say, but I want to focus on the strength of this country. And diversity has been the strength of this country, and America was founded in that strength, and we want to celebrate that. Therefore, we are pretty much focused on what we can do for America as a diverse population, you know, so that's why we founded this organization, Police for Hillary. So that's what we have been doing.
I mean, nepalese local election किन participate हुनुपर्छ?
I think that's a very good question. कि हामी अमेरिकामा elections भनेकै तपाईको local हुन्छ र हामी local electionsमा participate भयो भने हाम्रा कम्युनिटीका मुद्दाहरू सुनिन्छ अनि स्टेटबाट तपाईको स्टेटबाट लोकल काउन्टी स्टेट हुने फेडरल कुराहरुमा हाम्रा कुराहरु सुनिन्छ हाम्रा समुदायका पनि प्रब्लमहरु हुन्छ र त्यो मागहरुलाई एड्रेस गराउनको पनि हामी we should come in the mainstream and we have to vote regardless of the party affiliation either Democrat or Republican we have to support regardless of the party we don't have a problem but we should participate हाम्रो यो civic duties पनि हो responsibility पनि हो र तपाईको यो Facebook I think live मार्फत सम्पूर्ण जुन Nepalese Americanहरु हुनुहुन्छ जसले हेर्नु भएको छ we want them to get out and vote voter registration गर्नुस् जुनै स्टेटहरुमा हुनुहुन्छ and our voice should be heard हामीले भोट गरेनौं भने हाम्रो voice heard हुँदैन जस्तो लाग्छ मलाई
हस् त डिसी नेपाल लाइभको तर्फबाट धेरै धन्यवाद
Thank you very much thank you
so much
thank you
My parents asked me to call all of their friends